Business needs our bank is coping with are twofold, let's say. From one side there are regulatory aspects just like Basel II, Basel III and so forth, and there are other market aspects that forces us to produce new products and services. We decided to produce a big data solution, and we had the options to use infrastructure from many different providers, say Oracle, Microsoft, Teradata, and obviously IBM Analytical Accelerator. The decision criteria that we analyzed in order to make our selection were based on functional requirements, time and costs. And as far as time is concerned, we analyzed both development and deployment time and response time on the solution. During the selection process, we were working both with the Italian team in order to help us to define the scope of the proof of concept, with the Montpellier laboratories in order to define the functional requirements, and with the Böblingen laboratories that helped us with the more technical aspects and roadmap of the products. And everything worked very well.
Banca Carige really wanted to be sure before finalizing their decision. They asked us to do a proof of concept, which we did in our Montpellier infrastructure center, and we were able to demonstrate them the scalability, the performance, the throughput, all the functional requirements they had. In a second step, they wanted to see how it worked in their own environment and that there are no new problems coming up. So we did this through a try and buy, which we implemented, and through the help of the Böblingen team of our competence center there, we solved all open questions and demonstrated a strong roadmap to them for the future product development. The last step for them was to get visibility of our hardware and software roadmap so that they know they had a sustainable foundation on which they could build their strategy on.
When we started to evaluate the different options, we found that with respect to our current solution, IBM Analytical Accelerator was the only solution that could maximize all the aspects of our analysis, both from the functional, time and cost perspectives. When it came the time to decide, we wanted to prove whether the solution we had in mind could work in the real world. So we tried it both in the IBM facilities and in our own environment before doing the final selection. Our infrastructure is not per se, but is completely embedded in our evolution roadmap that came with campaign management, data mining and other possible user inside line of business applications and any kind of analysis. By using Analytical Accelerator inside our solution, we are expecting to reach all the criteria that we had in mind and to provide the greater benefits to our users because our data are not moved and are consistent and are accessed in the most efficient way. One of the criteria that we have used in order to select our solution was to continue to use the Zeta infrastructure environment and to have the possibility to use the Zeta infrastructure security level that is the highest possible level in our IT systems. As far as complexity is concerned, we were able to design a solution that allows us to keep it very, very simple because the applications are not impacted and the infrastructure and the analytical accelerator is directly managed by the infrastructure itself. To bring out new functionalities using the IBM Analytical Accelerator is as quick as producing queries against the DB2, so the quickest possible ways as far as deployment time is concerned, so we can satisfy our users at the maximum extent. IBM Analytical Accelerator is key in our vision in order to provide the right level of data analysis or to all the users in the bank and possibly outside the bank. In order to implement our vision, we are considering to provide campaign management and data mining using other IBM products, just like IBM Unica and IBM SPSS that fully integrate with the analytical accelerator. I would like to suggest to anyone that's starting a big data project to be creative, innovative, and consider the very powerful new IBM products and solutions.
I'm deeply impressed how Banca Carige is addressing this big data challenge. Why? For two reasons. First of all, Banca Carige is combining a sense of urgency on the one hand with a clear vision going into the future on the other hand. So both things play together for them. Another very special point about how Banca Carige is driving this is that they will bring the data, the analytics, the insight to their front lines, to the branches where they interact on a day-to-day basis with their clients. That will help them to provide better services, better offerings to their clients, and will differentiate them in the market.